From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
A quiet start for your Tuesday across the region. We did see a few showers during the overnight, but now quiet conditions on our CAV tower cam looking towards downtown Utica. Of course, still dark at this hour, but if you're heading out early this morning or heading to the bus stop, gonna need that light jacket as temperatures are starting off in the 50s, but also going to need the sunglasses. We're going to see lots of sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. We're sitting at 53 degrees officially at Griffith Park, 52 at Saranac Lake, 51 in Glens Falls. A little bit warmer to our west, a little bit of extra cloud cover in Syracuse at 60 degrees. And the same story going to continue throughout the week. Very pleasant outside. We're in that comfortable category with dew points in the 50s. And we're going to stay in the 50s as we go throughout today. So on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, again, quiet weather. A few showers moved through the area overnight, but now we are seeing quiet weather. A little bit of cloud cover to start, but that's going to give way to lots of sunshine. So on our Skycast, stopping the clock at noon in the upper 60s across the region. We'll top off in the mid 70s for this afternoon into the evening hours. A great evening to go for a walk. Quiet weather will continue for tonight. Starting off tomorrow morning, dry with some sunshine across the region. We will be tracking a cold front that will be moving through tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. But for today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will make their way into the mid 70s. For tonight, a bit mild throughout the overnight. We're going to drop back into the 60s rather than the 50s. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast for tomorrow, dry to start, tracking some showers and thunderstorms late in the day. Those showers will linger into Thursday with dry weather returning by Friday. I'll have your allergy report coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks.
The time is 5:20. We're saying good morning to Whitesboro and all of the greater Utica region. Most of the holiday weekend was fantastic. We did see a few thunderstorms early on Labor Day, but made for some great weather photos. If you have any weather photos, we want to see them. You can always post them on Twitter at The Real Deal or on Facebook, Jill Real. Our first photo is from the sunrise from Monday morning. This was posted on Facebook. This is from Betsy Crocker. And then as we head towards Twitter, once the rain moved out of the area on Monday, made for a beautiful afternoon. This is from Linda Trace down in Middlefield. Now we are going to stay dry for today. I know it's September, but we're still talking about allergies. High allergy levels for today because of ragweed, and with that dry air in place, they're going to remain high for today into early tomorrow morning, but we will be tracking some rain as we head towards Wednesday late afternoon into the evening, as well as for Thursday. That is why the pollen count is down towards the medium levels. But for today, dry to start. Look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks. The great New York State.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Rio.
We are starting off this morning with quiet weather across central New York. Still dark at 5:45 as we take a live look at our CAV tower cam. Looking towards downtown Utica. Again, we are seeing quiet conditions all across central New York for this morning. It is going to be a beautiful day across the region. A little cool to start, so you may need that light sweater for the bus stop. The temperatures are going to warm up nicely into the 70s as we head towards this afternoon. Going to be a little bit warmer for tonight with clouds moving on in. Temperatures will only drop back into the 60s. I am keeping an eye on a chance for some thunderstorms as we head towards Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening. For this morning, we are starting off in the 50s, 51 degrees in Big Moose, 50 in Dowdesville, 59 in Utica, 53 in Rome. Same story for the Southern Valleys, waking up to 55 in Cooperstown, 51 in Skenevis, and 50 in Sherburne. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once we do begin to see the sunrise, we're expecting lots of sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon, and that's going to help temperatures warm up nicely. So by the noon hour, 68 degrees in Utica, 64 at Inlet, 66 in Cooperstown. We'll top off in the mid 70s as we go throughout the afternoon hours. For tonight, you may need to turn the fan on as temperatures will be dropping only into the 60s with an increase in clouds as we head into tomorrow morning. But tomorrow morning, we do start off dry. We do run the risk for some thunderstorms as we head towards tomorrow afternoon. I'll track that coming up. But for today, lots of sunshine. Temperatures will warm up into the mid 70s for tonight. We'll drop back into the mid 60s under partly cloudy skies. Again, dry to start for tomorrow. Some thunderstorms will develop as we head towards tomorrow afternoon with temperatures in the mid 70s, and we're going to stay in the 70s as we head towards the end of the work week. I'll have your Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony forecast coming up. Steve?
That's right. Big day tomorrow in Cooperstown. Well, the Parkway Center in
The time is 5:52, a big day for tomorrow. Of course, we have the Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and we're going to keep a very close eye on that forecast. Now, as we go throughout Wednesday morning and into early Wednesday afternoon, we are going to see lots of sunshine across the region. Temperatures are going to warm up into the mid-70s. It's not till later in the afternoon and into the early evening hours we do run the risk for some thunderstorms across the area. So let's break it down for you on our Skycast. Again, dry to start for tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. Stopping the clock at 1:30 to show you still sunny skies in Cooperstown. But if you do live in parts of western Oneida County and to Madison County, you'll begin to see those thunderstorms move in. Those thunderstorms look to hold off until about 4:30 down in Cooperstown, and then they will be on and off as we head towards the late afternoon and into the evening hours. So if you are heading down to Cooperstown, bring the umbrella, but you won't need it until later in the day. Also bring the sunscreen. We're going to see plenty of sunshine for tomorrow morning and into the early afternoon. And speaking of sunshine, we'll look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks a lot. Just
This morning with partly cloudy skies across central New York. We're beginning to see some daylight on our CAV tower cam as we are looking towards downtown Utica. Also noticing some breaks in the clouds. We're expecting lots of sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. Now, temperatures starting off in the 50s. May need to grab that light jacket as you head out the door this morning, as well as the sunglasses. We'll see plenty of sunshine as we go throughout today. 59 degrees in Syracuse, but 52 officially at Griffith Park. Not too bad considering Saranac Lake is also at 52 degrees, 54 in Watertown, and 51 in Ithaca. Very comfortable weather will continue for today as those dew points will hold steady in the 50s on our comfort index, maybe even the upper 40s, indicating some refreshing air across the region. So again, quiet conditions for this morning on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Large area of high pressure across the region. So the clouds you just saw on our tower cam, those will begin to break up, and we will see more in the way of some sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. And that sunshine is going to help our temperatures warm up nicely into the mid to upper 60s by the noon hour, into the mid 70s for this afternoon. So a pleasant afternoon and evening. Now for tonight, it is going to stay mild throughout the overnight, so you may need to put that fan on once again as temperatures will only be dropping back into the 60s as we head into tomorrow. Starting off dry for Wednesday, but going to be tracking some showers and some thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening. But for today, we do stay dry. Mix of sun and clouds this morning, sunshine this afternoon, 70s for a high. Tonight we'll drop back into the 60s under partly cloudy skies. And taking a look at the rest of your forecast as we head towards tomorrow, dry to start. Could be tracking some thunderstorms as we head towards tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. I'll have your allergy report coming up. Steve?
all right, Jill, thanks. The mandatory
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Starting off this morning with partly cloudy skies across central New York. Actually, I have a really cool view right now on our CAV tower cam. We could see that sunrise right there, but also notice some valley fog. Really great sight to see for this morning. And we're going to see more sunshine as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon. Going to be a fantastic day all around with low humidity and comfortable temperatures. As we head towards tonight, it's going to be a bit more mild throughout the overnight as clouds will begin to move into the region out ahead of our next storm system that's going to bring us some showers and thunderstorms later in the day on Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Sky watchers this morning, a few 40s up north, 48 in Old Forge, 49 in Inlet, starting off at 50 in Glenmore and Westdale, 55 in Oppenheim, 58 in New Hartford, 57 in Clinton. For our sky watchers across the southern valleys, 50s all around, 50 in Morris and Lawrence, 51 a popular number for Edmiston, Hartwick, and Milford, and 52 in Cooperstown. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, once that fog lifts, we're going to see lots of sunshine for this morning into the afternoon, and that's going to help temperatures warm up pretty quickly into the mid-70s for this afternoon. As we head towards this evening, great evening to go for a walk or a bike ride, with temperatures staying in the upper 60s to low 70s. Now tonight, temperatures aren't going to drop too much out ahead of our next storm system, so you may need to turn the air conditioner or fan on with temperatures in the 60s to start for tomorrow morning. We'll top off in the 70s for this afternoon with partly to mostly sunny skies. Again, tonight will be a little bit warmer. We'll drop back into the 60s. Now, tomorrow morning and afternoon, we do stay dry. Going to be seeing some thunderstorms as we head towards late tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, lingering into Thursday. I'll have that all-important Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony forecast coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks a lot. The park.
The time is 6:51. We are waking up with quiet weather across central New York. Of course, all eyes are on the forecast for tomorrow afternoon in Cooperstown for the induction ceremony. Now, as we go throughout the morning into the afternoon, we are going to stay dry with some sunshine. So temperatures are going to warm up into the mid to upper 70s. As not till late in the afternoon and into the evening hours, we will be tracking some thunderstorms. So by 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's when we want to keep an eye on the sky for the Cooperstown area. Now, I want to time this out for you on our Skycast. Notice throughout the morning into the afternoon, lots of sunshine. I stopped the clock at 1:30, the time of the ceremony. You will notice still dry conditions for Cooperstown. Rain just making its way into Lewis County. Now, the showers and thunderstorms don't push into Otsego County again till the evening hours. So even by 3:30, still dry in Cooperstown as well as Oneonta. But again, after 4:30, 5 o'clock, that's when those thunderstorms will begin to develop. So the actual induction ceremony looks to be okay at this point in time. This morning, fantastic weather. We'll look at that morning commute forecast coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks. Just because for this half hour, great day to be at the bus stop for many reasons. Here's meteorologist Jill Reel with the latest. Hi, Jill.
All depends on who you ask. But yes, we're seeing quiet weather for this afternoon with a mix of sun and clouds. A live look at our CAV tower cam. Again, quiet conditions across central New York for this afternoon. Now, as we go throughout the afternoon hours, we'll continue to see a mix of sun and clouds with very comfortable temperatures. Currently, we're at 70 degrees in Clinton, 69 in Cassville, as well as Mohawk and Cooperstown, 62 in Old Forge. As we go throughout the afternoon, we're going to stay dry, so that means pollen count is going to be high. Medium levels as we head towards Wednesday and for Thursday. So a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures in the 70s for today. Some thunderstorms possible tomorrow. I'll track those storms coming up. Steve?
All right, Jill, thanks a lot. Brand
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Jill Reel.
Starting off this afternoon with a mix of sun and clouds across central New York as we get a live look at our CAV tower cam as we are looking towards the east. Again, a mix of sun and clouds for most of the Mohawk Valley. We're seeing a little bit more sunshine, though, on our Mirabito tower cam as we are looking down towards Oneonta for this afternoon. But again, do expect more sunshine throughout the afternoon hours. It's going to be a beautiful day across the region. Low humidity, comfortable temperatures as well. Now for tonight, not going to be as cool as this morning. We did start off this morning into the 50s. Tonight, we're only going to drop back into the 60s as some clouds move into the region. Along with that cloud cover, of course, we're going to be tracking some showers and thunderstorms late Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening. But for today, sitting at a beautiful 70 degrees at Griffith Park, 70 as well in Watertown. A little bit cooler at Saranac Lake at 63 degrees, 73 in Syracuse, 70 as well in Ithaca. And same story with what we've been seeing all weekend long into this week. Comfortable dew points. They will increase a little bit tomorrow out ahead of our next storm system. We're not talking about anything too high, but could feel a little muggy as we head it towards a Wednesday afternoon. Quiet conditions on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, a Doppler radar. We did see lots of sunshine this morning. A few fair weather clouds are developing for this afternoon, but a large area of high pressure over central New York is giving us lots of sunshine and quiet weather for today. What I am keeping an eye on is what's happening over Wisconsin and Michigan. That's moving in tomorrow afternoon, and it could give us some thunderstorms across the region. So if you want to take care of the lawn, today's a great day to do so. Tomorrow in the morning, and then Thursday also could be on and off throughout the day with some showers. Friday, another great day to take care of any outdoor activities. So on our Skycast, as we head it towards 5 p.m., temperatures in the upper 70s across the region, mostly sunny skies as we head towards late this afternoon and into the evening hours. For tonight, you will notice temperatures will be dropping back into the 60s throughout the overnight into tomorrow morning. Again, tomorrow morning starting off dry, especially for the Mohawk Valley and the southern valleys. We'll see plenty of sunshine throughout the morning hours. As we head towards noon, showers and thunderstorms are still to our west. So if you're heading down towards Cooperstown, things look dry throughout the noon hour. Even as we head it towards this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, 4 p.m., still dry down in Cooperstown, but for the Mohawk Valley, the North Country, that's when we'll begin to see those thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms will push into Otsego County between about 5 and 7 o'clock as we head it towards Wednesday evening. But again, for today, sunshine, mix of sun and clouds, temperatures in the mid-70s. For tonight, we're going to drop back into the 60s. So mild for tonight into tomorrow. Those thunderstorms will be late in the day with temperatures in the mid-70s for tomorrow. A few leftover showers possible on Thursday. We'll stay in the 70s for the rest of the week. Steve?
All right, thanks.
First look at the forecast at 6. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Good evening, Bill.
Good evening, Jason. A nice day today, but the weather's going to change tomorrow. In fact, we are going to be tracking possibilities for strong storms later in the evening. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, this evening, the weather is looking dry. Current temperature is a very pleasant 76 degrees, a light breeze, and low humidity with, again, partly to mostly sunny skies. Let's take a look at the forecast for tomorrow. If you're heading down to the induction ceremony, we're expecting a dry start with partly sunny skies. It's not until later in the day, by 5 to 6 o'clock, that a few scattered storms will start to arrive. So again, if you are planning on heading down to the induction ceremony, it looks like that will start out dry. And then if you're going to be hanging around in Cooperstown later in the evening, again, do plan on some storms to move in. Mostly sunny skies this evening, temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. We're tracking the timing of those storms as well as how much rain they're expected to produce. Look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. After days
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. An absolutely beautiful evening continues here in Central New York. Let's take a live look outside. Our Cavity Tower Cam, mostly sunny conditions. Pleasant temperatures in the 70s, low humidity. We'll enjoy it, at least for now. The weather is expected to stay dry tonight as well as early tomorrow, and then things will start to change as we head into tomorrow. Late afternoon and early evening, we're expecting a round of some storms. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking quiet across the area, but again, as we head into tomorrow, things begin to change with the risk of some severe weather later in the day. We have tomorrow highlighted as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. This is just to prepare you in advance of this. And so what we're thinking is that our area will see a round of storms later in the day after 5 p.m. for most of us. And these storms could contain some gusty winds up to or over 60 miles an hour. The possibility of some localized heavy rain, localized flooding is possible, some small hail, and again, some gusty winds with this as it rolls through the area. Now, areas south and east of Utica are highlighted in yellow here. This is a slightly higher risk of this taking place. This would include Otsego and Shenango counties. Temperatures this evening, pleasant. Barneveld 74, Alder Creek 70 degrees. Across Southern Valley, Stewart and Cooperstown 73. Mark and Milford checks in with 67, and Harry and Otsego with 72. We're tracking a cold front approaching from the west. We can see some thunderstorms with this crossing Michigan. We're expecting the same type of weather to happen locally as the front approaches our area late tomorrow. Let's time it out. Storm Tracker 2 skycasts are dry tonight. You can leave the windows open going to bed. Overnight lows will drop down into the 60s. Tomorrow morning starts out dry as the kids head off to school. No problems weather-wise. Even during the afternoon, the weather is expected to stay dry for most of us. This is 1:30. I have the clocks stopped at this particular time because this is the beginning of the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And you can see Cooperstown is dry with temperatures in the upper 70s. The storms will be approaching most of us later in the day. It's not until after 4, 5, 6 o'clock that those storms roll in. And again, we're expecting a line of storms to last for about an hour or two. And then this front will head to the east and conditions will cool off. It will be a lot cooler heading into Thursday with a few scattered showers. As far as rainfall goes, there will be some localized heavier pockets, but the general idea is about a ½ inch of rain from these storms rolling through the area. Thing is, a lot of this rain falls in a short period of time, so it could create some potting on roadways. Heading into tonight, mostly clear skies, a low of 60 degrees. Tomorrow, we start out the day dry, and then those storms will be arriving later in the day. High temperatures in the upper 70s. And again, with that risk of severe weather, we have tomorrow highlighted as a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. But again, stressing this is only for part of the day that we're really concerned about. And then that system will move through. Thursday, some scattered showers, highs in the low 70s. Friday looks cool and comfortable, 68. Warm over the weekend, sunshine, temperatures in the upper 70s. More showers possible on Monday. We'll be right back.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We're taking a live look outside from our Cavity Tower cam overlooking the city of Utica. Tonight, the weather is quieting down. It is cooling off and it will stay dry. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, things are looking pretty quiet in our area. Looking out to the west, you can see some thunderstorms west of Buffalo. That is going to be our weather as we head into tomorrow. There's a cold front on the way, and this will produce some stronger weather later in the day. In fact, because of the risk of severe storms, even though it's not a high risk, it's high enough, we have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tomorrow. And I do want to stress the timing of this is very important. This is not going to last all day. This is going to be mainly an evening concern, late afternoon to early evening. And again, we have these alert days out, not to scare people, but just to let people know, be on the lookout for this kind of weather as we head into the afternoon and evening. What are we talking about? Possibilities of gusty winds over 60 miles an hour, locally heavy rainfall, some small hail is possible. Again, the highest risk is highlighted in yellow. That would include Otsego, Southern Herkimer, and Shenango counties as we head into late tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Going to bed tonight, another night where you can turn off the air conditioner, air out the house, comfortable. Overnight lows drop down to near 60, and again, the weather will stay dry heading throughout tonight. Cold front comes in from the west. Tomorrow, again, you can see all the activity as that line slowly approaches. It doesn't arrive here until, again, the second half of our Wednesday. As we head into tonight, the weather remains dry. Overnight lows drop down into the low 60s. Wednesday starts out with sunshine. First part of the day looks dry. We're stopping the clock at 1:30. This is when the Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony takes place, and it is dry in Cooperstown, so a dry start to the ceremony. Eventually, some thunderstorms will move through the area in the afternoon and early evening. Temperatures will cool off as those storms approach. This only lasts for about an hour or two, and then the weather will cool down. Noticeably cooler on Thursday. A few scattered showers. Temperatures climb into the low 70s. Rainfall amounts. Again, this is going to be highly variable just based on how long storms last, but a general half an inch to an inch of rainfall is possible. And again, a lot of this falls in a very short period of time, which means it could cause some ponding on roadways. We're mostly clear tonight. We're down to 60. Pretty nice day tomorrow, at least early. And then we'll be tracking some evening storms, high of 77. And again, because of that threat for severe weather, that's why we have tomorrow in red on the 7-day. It's an alert day, again, for those storms in the evening. Thursday, showers, 73. Cool Friday, 68. Sunshine and warm as we get into the weekend. Temperatures in the upper 70s. Rain showers return on Monday. Jolene.
Thanks, Bill. Coming up now for a first look at the forecast tonight at 11, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Jolene, we're tracking some showers and thunderstorms as we head into tomorrow. Tonight's weather looks pretty quiet. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, and it is dry in our area. I wanted to zoom out and look to the west. You can see some thunderstorms approaching far western New York, about ready to impact Buffalo. This is all part of a cold front that will be here locally as we head into the day tomorrow. Current temperature is 64 degrees, clear skies. Temperatures will remain in the low 60s to upper 50s overnight. As we take a look at the forecast for induction ceremony tomorrow, it starts at 1:30 and we're expecting a dry start. But later in the day, especially in the late afternoon to early evening, we're expecting some thunderstorms to develop and roll in. So it looks like a lot of this activity will be arriving just after the ceremony, but it'll be pretty close, and we're going to continue to keep an eye on that, thinking the start time for Cooperstown will be closer to 5 o'clock with those storms. We're mostly clear tonight, low of 60. Those storms could produce some stronger weather. So tomorrow is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. We're tracking the timing of those storms and what they can bring coming up. Jolene, back to you.
Thanks, Bill.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening and welcome back. We are taking a live look outside. Our Cavity Tower cam is looking pretty quiet. It's been a nice evening so far, a nice sunset. Clear skies this evening, and as we head into tonight, we will be watching more clouds start to work into the region. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. To the west, some thunderstorms are approaching Buffalo. A lot of these will lose steam by the time they head east, so We're expecting the weather locally to be pretty quiet heading into tonight. Tomorrow's a different story. Tomorrow we're expecting another round of storms to arrive later in the day, and because of the possibility of a few stronger storms, we have a Storm Tracker 2 alert day for Wednesday. And again, the purpose behind these are to give you the heads up so that you can make preparations in advance and that you're not caught off guard. Again, we're talking about the possibility of a few stronger storms later in the day. The timing would be in the evening, the early evening, around 5 o'clock, where a lot of this weather will take place. The possibility of some gusty winds, some locally heavy rain, and possibly some small hail as well. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted areas south and east of Utica as the highest risk in our local area. And again, we're going to continue to keep a close eye on this as this cold front rolls through. Going to bed tonight, comfortable. You can leave the air conditioner off, open up the windows. Overnight lows drop down to 60 degrees, so it'll be a pretty nice start to the day tomorrow. A cold front approaching from the west will be driving our weather as we head later into the day. Let's time it out. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast now tonight. Again, pretty quiet weather. Overnight lows drop down into the low 60s. We start out tomorrow morning dry with sunshine. A nice start to the day as the kids are heading out to school. I'm not expecting any problems with the weather. Stopping things at 1:30. That's when the induction ceremony begins in Cooperstown. And we are expecting dry weather to start. But notice some thunderstorms start to approach from the northwest. And those will be generally west of Utica. During the late afternoon and early evening, these storms roll through the area. And again, this is our highest chance of seeing any stronger weather would be later in the day by, say, 5 p.m. This does not last long. A lot of these storms are only around for about an hour or two, and then the weather looks to improve, and cooler conditions will settle in heading into Thursday with temperatures in the low 70s. As far as rainfall goes, it's going to vary widely just based on thunderstorms, which ones stay longer in certain areas, but the general idea is about ½ an inch, perhaps 1 inch of rainfall. Problem is a lot of this happens in a short period of time, so ponding on the roadways could be a problem for a little while, most likely on your drive home from work. Mostly clear tonight, down to 60. Tomorrow, partly sunny skies. Again, tracking those evening storms, temperatures in the upper 70s. And again, that's why we have red on the 7-day. Tomorrow, an alert day. Thursday, showers, 73. Nice weather on Friday, cooler, 68 for the high, upper 70s on Saturday and Sunday. A nice weekend. Some rain showers here on Monday. Jolene.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next.